Welcome! My mom wanted a new shower head because the old one barely sprayed, but when I took it off, I noticed half a row of the end threads gone. Right then I knew I was in trouble, and sure enough, when I tried to remove the old shower arm, the other end snapped clean off. That leaves you with a broken piece stuck inside the drop ear 90 in the wall. In this video, I'll show you the tool, but more importantly, the little trick I used to get it out. Let's go! Now there's many tools and techniques you can try, but I would recommend to any DIYer to try this 1/2 nipple extractor from Superior Tool. I ordered it from Home Depot and just had to retrieve it from the lockers. I believe Ace Hardware has them in stock at their stores if you can't wait. Now for a quick unboxing, this is what it looks like in its packaging. I cut it open and it feels like it's well made. And you're supposed to just be able to insert it. The knurled head teeth set firmly with a couple taps, and then you'll be able to back out the broken threads by hand or with a wrench. Okay, watch me battle through this. I insert it into the broken shower arm threads and then give it a light tap with my adjustable wrench. The reason is, you don't want to expand the broken piece by hammering it in too hard. So I hold it steady and in with my thumb with one hand as I turn the wrench and the extractor with my other hand. But it just turns and the broken piece of the shower arm threads didn't budge. The extractor is just slipping and not catching onto it. So I give it a few more whacks and I go for attempt number 2. So again, I hold it steady and in with my thumb as I turn the wrench and the extractor. Now watch how the extractor is just slipping and the broken piece is not turning. Now you're going to watch me attempt this a few more times before I show you a trick that worked for me. But watch these next attempts because it might be what works for you. So next I use the side of my hammer to try to seat the extractor a little tighter to see if I can get the broken piece to turn. And I'm trying to use a more slower controlled unscrewing turn with the wrench to see if I can get it to break loose. I'm trying to keep the extractor from slipping by giving it small amounts of force on the wrench and then back off if I feel it slipping and then more force again. But it just keeps slightly slipping and the broken piece is not budging. Okay, I give it one more try. I whack it a little harder, which is counterintuitive, because like I previously mentioned, while it allows the extractor to bite the broken piece more, it presses it tighter by expanding it. But I'm getting desperate to try anything. The extractor just continues to slip and unable to grip the interior wall. Okay, it's time to try something else. I use my channel lock pliers with a little wiggle as I turn the extractor the opposite way clockwise to remove it. I'm guessing this shower arm is original to the house, which was built in the late 80s, so it's really seized in there. Okay, here's the trick I used. I cut a notch into the broken piece so the extractor has something to grip, versus a smooth interior wall. Now I have nothing to lose if this doesn't work, because if it doesn't, I will have to cut the piece out anyway and I will just continue cutting into the same notch deeper. Here's a close-up shot of the notch I cut. Now if one notch didn't work, I was going to try to saw 2 more notches in a Y shape. Now if you try this, just make sure you don't saw down so deep that you cut into the threads of the fitting. Okay, here we go. Let's try this again. Back with just a few taps with the wrench, not expanding it too much. And then the moment of truth, watch this. After all that, this feels different, and after a few small turns, it has completely broken free. Now that the extractor teeth have something to grip, I finally got it. Next time I'm going to cut my notch right from the start.
Get down!
Oh, I think you should lead with that next time.
Oh, I will. And once it breaks free, you can unscrew it by hand. So I grab the camera for a better shot and then unscrew it the rest of the way. There's no better feeling than this because there's no guarantee you can get this broken piece out uneventfully. It's not crazy hard to cut it out, but for an inexperienced DIYer, you risk harming the threads on this drop ear 90. I'm glad I didn't have to try that. I'm going to show you how to clean and prep it for a new shower arm install next. But before we do that, I want to show you a close-up of the broken piece. I use my channel lock pliers to take it off the extractor. I noticed the notch I cut doesn't look as deep because the extractor teeth smoothed it slightly, but you can still see it. It didn't take much for it to have something to grab. And here's a close-up so you can see how the gasket of the shower head wouldn't be able to make a seal with half the last row of threads missing. And here's a shot how the shower arm looks like from the end that broke off in the wall. I hope this helps you out. Let me show you how to clean the threads in the drop ear 90 next. So what I like to use is cleaning vinegar. You can pick it up at Walmart, even Home Depot sells this. Now I don't like pouring this in a container I eat out of, so I use a used water bottle and cut the bottom off. And then I cut a section out of the water bottle that I'll use to to direct the water so I can flush everything after I'm done cleaning it. You will see how soon. Now this is real easy. I just use a toothbrush and dip it in the cleaning vinegar and just work the bristles scrubbing the female threads, spinning it in a circular motion. And then I use a 1/2 inch by 3 inch plated brass pipe nipple I used during a bathroom remodel at my house to screw in, helping scrape and clean the water deposits and corrosion away from the threads. You could use a new shower arm with no Teflon tape or pipe dope on it, but I'd rather not mess with it until I install it. And then I just keep repeating this process a few times, scrubbing again with the toothbrush, dipping it in the cleaning vinegar, then screwing in and out the pipe nipple, finally giving it one more good scrubbing before I flush rinse this all out. Okay, watch how I do this. I shove the water bottle piece I cut out in the hole and position it so the water shoots out, preventing any getting in the wall. I felt it was a little long, so I cut it shorter in place and give it one last adjustment. Let me show you a close-up. See how I have it cupped around the 90-degree elbow? You do not want to leave any cleaning vinegar on a copper fitting, so take a couple minutes to do this. I hold the plastic piece in place, turn the water on, and flush out the cleaning vinegar along with the loosened mineral deposits and corrosion. Okay, check out how clean the threads look now, but see how there's water sitting in the fitting? Let me show you how I dry that up. I just roll up a paper towel and stick it in there, and just dab it in the water. I just need to soak it up enough so that when I screw in the new shower arm, it doesn't touch it. I'm standing on a milk crate, so I'm eye level as I work on this, and I help dry the threads by screwing in my nipple in and out one more time. I want them completely dry before I install the new shower arm. Here's a quick side by side so you can see how it was worth taking a couple minutes to clean it. Check out how the corrosion on the right side is now gone. So that's it, guys. Hopefully this video helped you get your broken piece out without having to turn that repair into a bigger headache. I'll put a link in the description and at the end of this video I'm previewing now if you want to learn my tips on how to install your new shower arm and head. In that video I go through all the steps to help make sure your installation goes smoothly, plus I show you a little trick to increase your water flow. My mom has been absolutely loving her new shower head. She keeps talking about how much better the pressure feels and how it completely changed her shower experience. I also show you how to properly check for leaks while the water is running after your install, because the last thing you want is water slowly leaking behind the wall where you can't see it. Please remember to hit the thumbs up if you like this video, and be sure to subscribe to watch more home DIY videos just like this one. Put any questions in the comments and maybe I can help you with your next project. Click on any of the links on the screen to check out my other home DIY videos. One is the video on how to install your new shower arm and head. The other is a playlist of my other plumbing repair videos. Thanks for watching and keep DIYing. Bye now.